Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I got 99 problems, but a Kizer definitely ain't one. Today we're gonna go over my top 10 most recommended and favorite Kizer knives. As I think y'all know, I love Kizer because they offer a lot of value for what you're getting. They've definitely stepped it up in the last couple of years. Their quality keeps getting better. The actions keep getting better. They're raising their heat treats on their steels and they're performing a lot better. Now, these are just some of my favorite Kizer knives, but we're going to pick 5 EDC fixed blades and 5 folding knives out of all these knives that I recommend most and are my absolute favorites. So let's get started. We'll get started first with the EDC fixed blades. We'll go here. Kizer deckhand, I love it. Great little compact EDC fixed blade, but it's in D2 steel. They got better options on this table. Next, the Kizer Little Buddy, another phenomenal EDC fixed blade. These were a Kickstarter campaign. I don't know if they've ever made it to the shelves yet or not. I like it a lot. Only thing is on this one, I wish the handle was a little bit bigger, and if I would have bought this one myself, I wouldn't have went with the TPE handle because it's not the grippiest. But like I said, great fixed blade. We have a new one, the Kizer Quakin. I gotta say, at first I did not expect to really enjoy this one, but I like this one way more than I ever expected. I think if they would have went with a fold over taco sheath instead of this 2-part sheath, I would have liked it leaps and bounds more. It's a Nitro V. I like the overall aesthetics of that. They're great slicers, piercers. I do have a full review and testing on this one coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Now this is where it gets difficult. I won't be able to link all these knives. I will link the top 10 for sure. This is gonna be the top 5 on my EDC fixed blades. We're gonna go from 5 down to 1. At number 5, we have the Kizer Baby. I think this is a fantastic value, extremely slicey fixed blade, super versatile. It's comfortable in hand, and the prices these go for is just crazy. It's got a 154 cm blade. I stonewash mine. You can also get it non-coated as well. I can't say enough good about this. This one's a little bit bigger than I typically like to carry for my DC fixed blade, but I have carried this quite a bit. But I know a lot of people like this size for an EDC fixed blade. I think this is the best value of the EDC fixed blades. I put a 2x2, I think it is, ulti-clip on here. I usually carry this one in the back pocket because of the size, but I can carry it in the front. The number 4 spot, this could be a lot of people's number 1, and I'm gonna tell you why it's not my number 1, and it's a 2-parter here. Number 4, we're gonna go with the Kizer Smolt and the Kizer Militaw fixed blade. We're gonna use these as one unit because they're so close to being the same knife. This is almost like a smaller, scaled down version of the Militaw. I love this one. It was definitely handicapped a good bit for not having a fold over taco sheath. I still carry it a lot. I reviewed and tested this one. I love it. It's in CPM 3V. I don't love the coating, but they have other versions. It's very comfortable because of that neutral handle, but I would have loved it to have a lower tip on it, but it's a great slicer. All around, it's a great EDC fixed blade. And then if I want to carry a larger EDC fixed blade, this is the first one I grab all the time. It's already got a fold over minimal Kydex sheath. I put the ulti clip on there. It's a 3x3. I'll try to link the ulti clips in the description as well. Excellent, excellent sheath. They nailed this one to a T. This is the one I choose. I even have the S35 VN version, but I choose this one over that one all the time because it's a lot lighter, because this one has G10 over the aluminum that one has. I like the micarta for the extra grip. It has a nice, beautiful raw stonewash, Nitro V steel. It's a little larger than I typically like to carry. If I have something in particular that I'm gonna be doing that would require a bigger fixed blade, then this is the one I'm gonna grab because it's still very easy to carry because of how streamlined that is. See I'm talking about, Kizer? Please, why don't you do more of these? I know this got to be cheaper. At number 3, going with the Kizer Muskrat. This is a great complete package. I have a discrete carry concept clip on mine right now. I love how easy this one is to drop in the pocket. I love the overall profile. I got to meet Derek, the designer. Very, very cool individual. I think this one could have definitely been the number 1 if they would have went with a hollow grind on here. Just because I prefer a slicey performer, and this one has a flat grind on here, so it's not as thin as it could be, especially for such a small fixed blade. This is not gonna be a hard user. I still love it. I still carry it all the time, and this is the one I choose. You have the brown linen micarta it feels so good. This one right here is in 154 cm. They also have a D2 variant that's even cheaper than this one. I think it's a beautiful looking fixed blade. Like I said, complete package. beautiful sheath. My number 2 spot, I have to go with the Kizer Drop Bear Fixed Blade. And the main reason for that one, I think, at this point, is because this one is still a lot newer. I've already completed the testing on it, but I have a lot more carry time on the Harpoon. I love the versatility of this drop point. Nitro V steel on this one. I like the burlap micarta. It is kind of thin in the handle, but you know, for the size fixed blade, I think that's perfectly fine. Love the 2 rows of functional jimping. If I want to get down by that tip, you got some jimping. I'm not going to go too far into this one because, like I said, I have my review coming soon to this one. I'm waiting for these to be back in stock in more places because they sold out kind of quick at a lot of the big box retailers. It has the toothpick and the tweezers at the butt end of the knife. They give you a spare set. So I definitely could see this one climbing to that number 1 spot, but it's not there yet. My number 1, of course, is the Kizer. Really, the Kizer Mini Harpoon's my number 1, but if you need a bigger knife, the Kizer Harpoon's great too, but the full size is in D2. I don't think they make it in another steel yet, but man, talk about a comfortable little fixed blade. But the Mini, perfect package. Nice minimal kydex, super lightweight. Right now I have this, I think it's called toe knife on Amazon, little clip. It's okay. Much prefer an Ulti clip, but I was trying this one out and I just left it on there. Been carrying like this because this one doesn't require a super strong retention because it's so light. Perfect push off, perfect retention. This one should be called the Kizer Super Slicer, because you have that full flat on here and it comes down nice and thin. This thing is a slicing machine. It's in CPM 3V steel. It's got a gray stone washed, I'm guessing PVD coating there. This little scoop for my medium-sized hands is money. If you have large, extra large hands, this one might be a little small for you. That's where the full size would come into play. So if you go edge to edge, that's about where they are. This one is extremely comfortable. This is the green micarta variant. Another thing I don't love about the D2 variants, it has like this black traction coating, like a powder coating on it, and it is super grippy. It does cause drag for a little while, but that burnishes itself rather quickly. At least it did on my original one that I reviewed a long time ago. But number 1, easy choice for me, the Kizer Mini Harpoon, CPM 3V. I prefer the contoured burlap. I also have the Ultim scaled version. That one's good, but this one's still my favorite. They also have like a Damascus G10 variant. Can't go wrong with any of the 5 that I just showed y'all. All right, we're gonna start eliminating. Even though I love the Kizer XL bed glider, it's a little big for my daily driver, and I'm not the biggest button lock fan. Recommend other locking systems over button locks. And if it does it for you, I definitely can recommend it. It's a great knife. 154 cm steel, ridiculously smooth action. You got thumb studs and flipper tab. We'll go to the Kizer Momo and the Kizer Mini Momo. While I think it's an absolutely beautiful design, I don't like front flippers, especially front flipper only deployments. If they do it for you, then yes, I can recommend this one, but these do slice really well. You have, I think, over a 4-inch blade on the Momo. I think a 3.5, I think, inch. I don't know, somewhere in that, the Mini Momo. If you're looking for a good EDC, it's a great EDC size. If you like large knives, then go with the full size. Nitro V on both of these. You have micarta and G10 up here for the bolster. Liner locks, they both have incredible actions. This one is aluminum, just different colors on the aluminum, I think. This one's in 154 cm with the titanium clip. This one is Nitro V with a stainless clip. Next, we're gonna go with the Kizer Comorant. If you're looking for something unique that is an outstanding slicer, this is a great one. You got a versatile blade there, and these have a deep hollow grind. They slice so well. These are button locks. You have a back flipper, you have that front flipper, and you have that blade hole along with that button. So deployments for days. I have other ones down here that I choose over the Comorant. Next, I'm going to eliminate the Kizer Lieb M. Extremely comfortable, versatile blade, slicey full flat grind. It's button lock. Probably one of the best button lock actions that Kizer makes. This thing is phenomenal. But I think this one's discontinued, so I couldn't have put it on this list anyway. I still love this knife. But if it's one that's not going to be around, you know, for too much longer, it's kind of pointless to put it on this list. And it's a button lock. So we'll go to the Kizer Clairvoyant next. Another one that I love. I love how versatile this blade is. You got a nice long usable blade. This is a Paul Munko collaboration, but it is a button lock. But there's a knife that I choose over this one. So for that reason, this one's got to go. I'm going to go with the Kizer T1 next. Even though this is a great knife, I think they discontinued this one. It is on sale right now, and if you ever were thinking about it, I would pull the trigger. Beautiful, beautiful action. Blade steel, 154 cm. Extremely comfortable because of that contoured grip in micarta. Yeah. We'll go with the Kizer XL Original next. If this micarta variant was readily available, then it probably would have made this list. Even though I love this aluminum one, they're both super lightweight. Even though they're XLs, this is a perfect EDC size. It's not a large knife at all, but it is a button lock. And my choices, I don't think I have any button locks in my top 5. These are the only 2 that I recommend because I did have a failure on my Frag Titanium XL Original. Next, gotta eliminate the hiccup, even though I absolutely love this one, but it is a button lock, and I'm thinking that they're discontinuing this one, or I think they have discontinued this one, so if that is the case, I couldn't have kept it. Great action on this one. This one is rock solid. I've never had an issue with it. This is the one with the rich light scales, and it has a 154 cm drop point blade. Super smooth. It comes with thumb studs as well if you wanted to add a thumb stud right there, but I chose not to because I can do all the actions without thumb stud much easier. Next to have to leave, and I love this knife, is the Kizer Dogfish. This one gets used quite often. You can just see the blade starting to look pretty rough. Blade steel on this one, I'm pretty sure it's 154 cm. You can get it a little bit cheaper with a G10 variant in Nitro V. I love that texture on these aluminum scales. Beautiful action, and it's a fidgety knife because you have the back flipper, you have the front flipper, blade hole, and button. All the actions. I love the look of that Harpoon blade. It's fairly versatile as well because you have that lower tip. It slices well. It's comfortable. You can choke up on this one. If this one wasn't a button lock, it would have hands down made this list, even though I love the Kizer Mad Tonto. And if I had to pick a Tonto out of here, this is the one I'm picking. It's got this beautiful deep hollow grind on it. It slices so well. And this is a drop point Tonto, so it's extremely versatile because I can use the primary tip if I want. I can use a secondary tip. That tip is extremely bulky. Flat grind up there in the front, so compound ground, 154 cm, stupid smooth. These scales are nice and grippy and comfortable. The action's great. It is a flipper only. That's something I don't love. I can choke up if I want to, like a trigger finger choke up. Next one to go, even though it's a phenomenal EDC, the Kizer XL Feist. It's such a slim, sleek package. It's super comfortable because of the contouring on those micarta scales. Great grippiness, but y'all know I'm not a huge front flipper fan, and that's the only reason this one's going right now. It's got a beautiful crown spine. Very versatile low tip blade on this one. 154 cm steel. Stupid smooth action. If front flippers are your thing, then yeah, this one's a excellent recommendation here. Great knife. Next to go, I guess, is going to be the Kizer Mini Mystic. This is a great knife. Just not really my blade shape, but talk about comfortable right here. It's got the smooth and reliable clutch lock system. It's an adjustable crossbar lock if you didn't know that. This one has the aluminum with the acrylic bolsters there so you can see the internal workings. And I can show you the clutch lock. There's a series of holes so you can either increase the tension on those Omega springs, which it has one more. So that one right all the way here is the strongest, and then you can go all the way to the end if you want it to be a lot looser. They did do a great job of dialing this one. Where it's at right now is probably where I would keep it. It feels strong enough that it's, you know, it's not going to come flying out with a light flick. Good size, deep carry clip that's reversible. It's definitely a good knife. Nitro V steel, and Paul Munko, excellent designer. Even though I love the Kizer Beg Letter, there's a knife that I prefer more than this one on this list. There's a knife that beat this one out for me. The Kizer Towser K is going to be the next one on this list. Look how smooth this thing is. Whoop! And all, even this 154 cm. Now, I'm not sure, did they discontinue the Towser K? Because I think I recall the only one I see available on Amazon is the Ultim variant. So if it is discontinued, you know, I wouldn't have wanted it to be in the top 5 anyway. And I love it, obviously, because I own 3. This is the Kizer helmet. As far as value goes, this is the best value, and I recommend this one a lot because of that. And this is, in my opinion, a sleeper in the Kizer lineup. The detent on all 3 of these, remarkable. I mean, just listen to this. Watch this. I think you can get this black version, still Nitro V, and green G10 for like 39 bucks, I think. Maybe 35, I'm not sure. They're all nice and smooth, snappy. The next one that's gonna go is the Kizer Bulldog. It is extremely, extremely comfortable because of this arc right here. I go between this one with the textured aluminum. I probably have been carrying this variant a little more. 9-coated blade, 154 cm on this one. This one is in Nitro V. They have the clutch lock system. Very, very nice action on these. One more's got to go, and the only reason the Kizer Mini Roach is going, because I'm pretty certain this one is discontinued. You can still get it right now, so this is definitely an honorable mention. This is a great folder. It has the removable flipper tab. I've removed mine because I like it this way better. It's extremely comfortable, extremely slicey and versatile. Got a deep hollow ground 154 cm blade. Yeah, I love this knife. It has no lefty love, but it is a great knife altogether. At number 5, I'm gonna go the Kizer Sheepdog. It was a number 1 favorite for me for a long time. I probably carried this one the most. It's got the best action. You got the XL, you got the original Sheepdog, and we have the mini Sheepdog. And look at the contouring. It's such a comfortable knife. Beautiful action. You can choke up on this one. I carry these more than the XL because it's an easier one to carry because it's a little bit more compact. I carried the original one more over the mini because the mini is nowhere near as slicey as the original. Number 4, we have the Kizer Mini Grouper. This was the Halloween edition. I don't think you can get those anymore. This is the one that I got the most use on. I don't love the carbon fiber G10 laminate, but I'm pretty certain, I'm almost 100% sure that there's a just G10 variant. I love the versatility of this drop point. I love that tall, full flat grind. Or it's basically a slicer grind because you do have a little bit of flat back here. Excellent row of functional jimping there. Ridiculously smooth. This is a button actuated liner lock. So it's basically a top liner lock. You see the button right there, hooked to that lock. Great knife. At number 3, we're gonna go with the Kizer Varatas. Outstanding knife. Drop point, full flat ground. S35V in steel. You can also get this in a budget variant, but I don't have one of those. Love all this milling on the tie. And check it out. They did not ruin this milling pattern. They put the relief on the inside. Front flipper and blade hole. The action on these is remarkable. They also have it in this black version. Both of them has 35. Just look at this. Great action. You can't go wrong with them. My only gripe on this one is, for me, the pocket clip tension is very tight on this one. And it is sitting on top of that texture right there, which it's not terrible, but it is a little worse than it would normally be, but because the tension's very tight on this one. So then there was 2. I know what most people would have chosen on this, but I'm going to explain why. But number 2, I'm going with the Kizer Militaw. I can already see the comments. Oh my God, no, the Militaw's number 1, dude. You're stupid. Ugh. Okay, cool. This is my list. Like I said, if we all like the same thing, it'd be a boring world. I recommend this one an awful lot because it's such a great value. This one right here is 159 bucks. S35 on this. You got this interesting looking micarta inlay that offers perfect amount of grip. Look at that softening on all those edges. Jonathan Styles design. Militaw pocket clip. Now there's no lefty love on this one. These two are my favorite. The mini Militaw and the full size, because they have this nice reflective, almost polished DLC finish on them. The mini is in M390 with the 80s camo carbon. And the full size is in S45 with the purple haze fat carbon. They all have stupid smooth action. You got that front flipper that works great. Or if you really want to try one out, I can send you to the budget versions. I also have the full size budget, but I just grabbed the mini. This one's in Nitro V. And if you want one even more affordable, this one has a raw stone wash finish D2 blade. But number two, a fantastic knife. Number one, it had to be the drop bear for me, because you have a more versatile drop point on this. I can easily manipulate that tip. The Militaw has a much higher tip. If I want to manipulate it, I got to come up almost to a 90 degree because it is a high tip. This is my favorite drop bear of all of them. If y'all didn't see my testing on this one, where I tried to scratch this DLC, we stabbed it into some drywall, and it's still, I use this a good bit. It still has no visible scratches. Clutch lock, stupid smooth, very comfortable, great EDC size. It's got a reversible clip on this. This is the Nebula fat carbon on there. Blade steel on this one, S45VN, a long row of functional jimping. And then this is one of my go-to basketball sharp knives, because this thing weighs nothing. Because even though it has stainless steel liners in there, they're so pocketed out. They're just offering that extra rigidity, being that these are acrylic scales. This thing weighs nothing, and it was their most affordable drop bear, but there is now a drop bear with acrylic scales in 14C28N. That's a little bit, I think it's a little bit cheaper. This one is in Nitro V with a black blade, clutch lock system. My number one in the folder department, the Kizer drop bear, no matter which one you want to choose. All right, guys and girls, here's another shot of all of them. You got my 1 through 5 here, and the 1 through 5 on the EDC Fixed Blades. Would you change these up any, or is there a knife that you would have put in these places that are still available and have not been discontinued? Let us know that in the comments. I'd love to see y'all top 3 choices on these two fronts, or at least y'all favorite on both sides, the EDC Fixed Blade and folders. Like I said, I will try to link as much as I can down below, but I will definitely have the top 10 and maybe some honorable mentions, or just the rest of the Kizer releases down below. If you have any questions in particular, feel free to ask me down below as well. Hope every one of y'all is having a fantastic day today. I'll see y'all in the next one.